Welcome back to day 5 of Flourish in 30. Today we have a full body Pilates inspired sculpt flow. All you need is a mat and yourself. So let's begin standing at the top of our mat. Our heels and toes are planted. We're standing up nice and tall, shoulders rolled back. From here, let's take a big deep breath in as we reach up towards the sky, nice and long, and exhale, side bend over to the left. Inhale back to center and exhale, side bend over to the right. And we inhale back to center. From here, we're gonna hinge at our hips, keeping our spine neutral and our legs as straight as we can. Once we can't keep that spine neutral anymore, let that upper body fall forward over those legs, letting that head fall. And then you can begin to wiggle around here, just trying to loosen up those glutes and hamstrings. And then let's begin to rebuild that spine, one vertebrae at a time, rolling those shoulders back. We'll take a big deep breath in. We reach up towards the sky, reaching through those fingertips. And exhale, we hinge at the hips, keeping those legs and spine straight, and then letting that upper body fall forward over those legs. From here, let's walk our hands out, landing them right underneath our shoulders, pulling that belly button up towards your spine. From here, we send those hips back and up into our downward dog, really pulling those hips up towards the sky, feeling a nice stretch through that spine. From here, let's bring our left foot to the outside of our left arm. You can drop that right knee. Eyes follow hands all the way up and back. And then we place that hand back down to our mat, pushing back into our downward dog. Now let's bring it over to that right side, dropping that left knee. Eyes follow hands all the way up and back. And we place that hand back down to our mat. Let's do this one more time on each side. Really enjoying this nice stretch and warm up before we begin. Big reach. Placing that hand back down, we send those hips up and back. One more time on that right side. Big reach. And we place that hand back down. Let's go into our downward dog one more time before we begin. You can pedal out your heels here. And let's lift those heels, come forward into that plank, really pull that belly button up towards your spine. And then let's drop those knees down to our mat. And we are going to go down, laying down on our mat for our first glute bridge series. Okay, from here, I want you to tuck that low back down. We have our chin tucked and our ribs locked down towards the mat, pulled towards our hips. You should be able to just reach those heels with your fingertips. Our knees are pointing straight up towards the sky. Take a big deep breath in and then exhale as you drive those hips up, squeezing your glutes at the top, and then we slowly drag those hips back down. So exhale as you send those hips up and inhale as you lower. Just trying to connect with your breath. We have our heels and all of our toes planted. We're really pushing through those heels and focusing on using our glutes. We have 5 more just like this, keeping our core engaged and our ribs locked down. And 4, 3, 2 more, just like this. Big squeeze at the top. Last one, and I want you to hold at the top. From here, you're gonna wiggle that left foot in a little bit more towards the center, and then our right foot is going to become a kickstand. So the majority of our weight is in our left side. From here, we lower and lift. We're really focusing all that energy into that left glute and left leg. Trying to put as little weight as we can in that right side. Still keeping those ribs locked down, keeping that core locked in. We have 5 more just like this. 5, starting to hopefully feel a little bit of a burn. 4, really pushing through that heel. 3, 2, 1 more. We're going to hold at the top. Holding your glute bridge high, we're going to keep that right knee bent, and we're going to pull that leg into our chest. So we lift and lower, just tapping those toes and then lifting that knee back up. So now we are feeling a lot on that left side. That glute is holding us up high, and then we're using that core to pull that knee into our chest, keeping that 90-degree angle at our knee. We have 4 more just like this. Hold that bridge high. And 3, 2, 1 more. You got this. Hold here. Let's extend that leg long, and we pulse for 10, 9, 8. Don't rush. Embrace the burn. 6, 5. You can do it. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold up high in your bridge for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we lower down to our mat. You can hug those knees into your chest. Tap out that glute if you need. She's probably on fire. Whew. Okay, we're gonna take a little break from our glutes before we go over to that other side. So from here, I'm going to have you bring those knees to a 90-degree tabletop position. So we don't want those knees tucked into our chest. Make sure that they are stacked right over those hips. Our low back is pressed down into our mat. Hands come overhead. We take a big deep breath in and exhale to lift that chest off the ground, pulling that belly button down into your spine. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Really keeping that chin tucked and focusing on moving through that core. We have 5 more. And 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Big squeeze. From here, place those hands behind your head to support your neck. From here, we're going to twist over to the left, reaching to the outside of that left leg. Come back to center. Reach over to the right. Come back to center each time. So we're just alternating side to side, really reaching through those fingertips, keeping that chest lifted. You can stay here. If you want to add on, you're going to extend that opposite leg out long. Come back to center. So we reach and extend. Bring it all back, keeping that chin tucked. You're doing amazing. Keep squeezing that core, pulling that belly button back down towards the ground. You got this. Keep going. See if you can lift that chest a little bit higher. We have 4 more. And 3, 2, keep it up. Last one. Big squeeze. We come back to center. We reach those arms out long, and let's pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7. Stay with me. 6, 5. Moving through that core. 4, 3, 2, 1. Big squeeze and lower down to the mat. You can hug those knees into your chest. Maybe roll side to side. Do whatever feels good here. Take a big deep breath. All right, are you ready? We're going to repeat that glute series now over on our right side, but we're going to start with our regular glute bridge. So let's tuck that low back down, really locking our ribs down towards our mat, pulling those ribs to your hips. You should be able to just reach those heels with those fingertips. and our knees are pointed straight up towards the sky. Our chin is tucked from here. Let's slowly peel those glutes off the ground, squeezing at the top, and then we drag those hips back down towards our mat. Exhale as you lift. Inhale to lower. You're doing amazing, really moving with intention. We're not just going through the motions. We're making every rep count. 5 more just like this. And then we'll start to burn it up. And 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Big squeeze, we hold at the top. Let's wiggle that right foot in a little bit more towards the center, and now that left side is going to become our kickstand. So we want the weight over in that right glute. Ready? We lower and lift. We're just barely using that left side for support, really focusing all of that energy into that right side. Big squeeze at the top each time. We have 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. We hold at the top, keeping that left knee bent. Let's drive that knee into our chest, squeezing that core. We tap those toes down, lower, and lift. So we're squeezing that right glute to hold us tall, and we're really squeezing that core to pull that knee in towards our chest. You got this. 5 more. 5, 4, keep it up. 3, 2, 1 more. From here, we extend that leg long. Let's pulse for 10. 9, yes you can, stay with me. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, big squeeze and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower everything down to the mat. Hug those knees into your chest, tap out that right side. Oh my gosh, she's burning. Okay. Beautiful, guys. You can use the backs of your legs to help you come on up. We have 1 more little series to go. You guys are doing absolutely amazing. We're gonna really work those arms and abs here and just a little bit more of those glutes. All right, let's come on to all fours. Our hands are right underneath those shoulders, knees right underneath those hips, pulling that belly button up towards your spine. Let's start on that left side. So we're gonna place our fingertips behind our ear, reaching that elbow down towards that right arm, and then we lift, squeezing that back. So we're really focusing on moving through that elbow. That's kind of our lead, and we're squeezing our back as we lift. This one's really great for posture, really strengthening that upper back. 5 more just like this. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Big squeeze, holding at the top. Let's extend that left arm out long. From here, drive that elbow into your back, squeezing your lat, that outside of your back. So we extend long, and then we squeeze, driving that elbow into our side. Now you can stay here if this feels good, or if you want to add on and you want a little bit more of a challenge, as you drive that elbow into your side, you're going to lift that right leg. So we lift as we squeeze that back, and lower as you extend that arm out. Pull that belly button back up towards your spine. You are doing amazing. Keep it up, guys. Keep the energy high. 3 more just like this. 3, 2, last one. Hold here. Let's pulse that leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we lower back down to our mat. All right, let's bring it over to that right side. So now placing those fingertips behind that ear, we're gonna drag that right elbow down towards that left arm, and then we squeeze our back to open up wide. Really focusing on that rotation through our upper back and squeezing those upper back muscles. 5 more, just like this, keeping that core strong. Last 3. 2. Last one, big squeeze. We hold here and extend that right arm out long. From here, we drive that elbow into our side, squeezing that lat, and then extend, reaching through those fingertips. You're doing amazing. Keep it up. If you're shaking, that's great. That means you're challenging yourself. You're working hard. You got this. You can stay here. If you want to add on, we're going to lift that left leg as we drive that elbow into our side. So we squeeze that back and we lift through our glute. Pulling that belly button back up towards our spine. You can do this. 4 more just like this. 4, 3, 2. Last one, we hold. Let's pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You got it. 3, 2, 1, and we lower everything down. Let's push back into a quick child's pose. Just let that head fall for a second. Whew. All right, shifting back forward. Now I want to remind you, if you need to take a break at any point, please take a break, rest, and then hop back in, especially on this last little series. Okay, so our hands are right underneath those shoulders. We're gonna come into our strong plank. From here, you are going to push back through those arms, bending at the knee, keeping that head tucked, and then shoot your weight forward, landing those shoulders back over your hands. So we send it back, really pushing through our arms, and then we drive forward, pushing through those legs. So I really want you to create some resistance between those arms and legs right here. Hopefully start to feel those quads lighting up. Now you can stay with this move, or as you send your weight forward, you're gonna lift that leg. So just a small little leg lift. It's nothing too big. We don't want to arch that spine. So shoot your weight forward, little lift in that leg, alternating side to side. Pointing through those toes, pulling that belly button up towards our spine. You got this. This is the last push of class. Stay with me. We have 5 more just like this. 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's send it on back. From here, we're gonna pulse it out for 10. So we come halfway forward and back. 9, woo, 8. Really gonna feel those quads here. 7, you can do it. 6, last push. 5, 4, 3, come on guys, 2, last one. Send it forward into that strong plank. Hold here, you can do it. Pull that belly button back up towards your spine. Take a big deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Drop those knees. send it back into your child's pose. Oh my gosh, guys, that last little bit was a big burner, but you guys made it. Whew, beautiful. Okay, we're gonna slowly send it down to our mat, lying on your back. Let's cactus those arms out wide, and then bring those feet to the outside of your mat. We're going to drop those knees over to the left, feeling a nice stretch through those hips and through that core and that chest. Just take a couple of deep breaths here, really enjoying this cool down, just being here and present and in the moment. Bringing those knees back to center. Let's drop them over to the right. All right, let's lift those knees back to center. From here, you're going to place your left foot over that right quad. If you feel a good stretch in your glute here, you can stay, but if you want a little bit more of a stretch, you're gonna pull that right leg into your chest. Keep trying to get that breath down, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. All right, slowly unwind, and let's place that right foot over our left quad. You can stay here if this feels like a good stretch, or pull that leg into your chest. All right, slowly unwind, and then you can use the backs of those legs to help you roll on up. And we're gonna come to a seated crisscross position. Whew, sitting up nice and tall. Let's take a big deep breath in as we reach up towards the sky and side bend over to the left, really opening up that chest. Coming back to center, we reach up, take a big deep breath in, and exhale over to the right, opening through that chest. Whew, we made it, guys. Coming back to center, I am so proud of you. Let's finish class with a big deep breath in through our nose, taking in all of the good, and exhale, let it all go. All right, I'm so proud of you for showing up today. I encourage you to focus on active recovery over the next 2 days. So go on a walk, go for a leisurely bike ride, just do something that feels good. You can even do some stretching or mobility work. So just keep your body moving, focus on that recovery. It's so good for you. And I'll see you back here for day 8.